So this will be some relatively simple hammock surgery. In fact, I've shown in a video before how to do this. When you have a hammock, a gathered end hammock with a channel on the end, and what we're going to do here, this one has the Whoopie sling that's already been attached directly to the hammock. This hammock is actually a dream hammock that I just recently reviewed, and I want to put on continuous loops on the end. So hammock with a gathered end. I've got some continuous loops. These are the ones I retrofitted. I've also got some that this one's been tied with a double fisherman's knot. I've got some more that are actually spliced into each other, which is pretty strong, or you can use, just regular rope. And the trick I like to use, this is some 1/2-inch PVC pipe, and it's like 2 feet of it. And this makes rethreading a hammock super easy. So let's go ahead and get started. The really only tricky part is undoing this here, the end here. And you can see on this hammock, like a lot of hammocks actually, we've got other pieces connected. So there's a little shock cord here on this hammock. So I'm gonna kind of slowly move that out of the way. Just pull that Whoopie sling completely out. You can see it's been tied to it with a lark's head knot. So we'll keep that there. And looks like, I don't know if you can see it, it's also gray. It's some smaller am steel. And we're just gonna pull that out. So this is the ridge line, and it's been fed through. So we're gonna kind of pull that out just a little bit. There we go. There's the ridge line. It's just got an eye loop there. We're gonna pull the Whoopie sling out of that. And then all that's left is the Whoopie sling itself. And it's just got a fixed eye there at the bottom. You just got to loosen that fixed eye, so we're going to push against itself. There we go. Now, one thing we can do to make this easy, if I've got my continuous loop ready to go, I can actually do a little quick trick. I'm going to put a lark's head on it over the previous suspension. See that? And I flip it over. So there's the lark's head. If I flip it over, we've got the square knot. Then I can pull that Whoopie sling out, and as I do, I'm going to thread in the continuous loop. I'm going to put my finger through there so I don't accidentally pull it through completely. There we go. And then to take it off, we'll just pull the Whoopie sling out. Super easy. Now we're going to reconnect all these pieces. I'm going to start with the ridge line, and what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to feed the continuous loop through, and then we've got this little piece of shock cord. I'm going to loop it through, and then pull all of that through. So now I have a continuous loop on the end of my hammock, and it'll dress up, once the ridgeline gets pulled tight, it'll get pulled tight through there. Now, of course, this isn't the prettiest continuous loop, but what I'll probably do is take it apart and actually bury the eyes, and that'll actually make a little bit smaller loop here. But there it is. Retrofitted hammock. It only took a couple of moments. And if you didn't use that trick where you tied the loop onto the previous suspension like I did, just a quick loop like that. If you already pulled out the whole suspension, that's where you can use something like this PVC pipe. And what I do in that case is I feed the PVC pipe through the end of the hammock, bunch it up, then I can feed my suspension, my new suspension, whatever it is, like this loop, I can put it into that pipe like that, and then pull the hammock off, and in just a moment I've re-threaded that hammock. So that's where this PVC pipe comes in. I've already got a video showing how to do that, but there it is. Hey, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you guys next time on The Ultimate Hang, and have a great one.